Three of my very favourite things to do in the world are being outdoors, drinking wine and riding bikes. So a wine tour that means I can drive around the vineyards on a bike and taste wine in the sun is just about the best thing that I could do. Let's go and taste some Hawke's Bay wines. Woohoo! We have pretty much done all of the North Island. Wellington is one of my favourite cities in the world. We loved it. It has incredible museums, beautiful views, cool transport, and this just really nice, laid back, fun vibe that we totally got involved with. I love Wellington. This city's just got everything that I like. Young feeling, lots of boutique, independent shops and cool bars, and it's kind of got a hipster vibe, but not in a pretentious way at all. It's just chilled out like the rest of New Zealand really, but just a little bit cooler. We loved the North Island, and I do think you keep a soft spot in your heart for the place that you went to first. You'll always remember that as your first memory of the country. We took the Inter-Islander ferry over to the South Island, and on the ferry I was quite sad to leave the North Island. I've had such a good time here in New Zealand. It's completely exceeded expectations, hasn't it?
Amazing.
Such adventures. We had a bit of a moment on the ferry. I think we both knew how lucky we were and that we'd had this wonderful trip together so far, and you know, we had no idea what was waiting for us on the other side. We've got a nice epic 3.5-hour journey to get to the Abel Tasman National Park. We just got off the ferry to the South Island, and you probably won't be able to see this, it's a bit wobbly, but the tripometer has just ticked over 2,000 kilometres. So basically for our whole time in the North Island we did 2,000 kilometres almost exactly. Woohoo! We decided to push on and head up to Abel Tasman National Park, arriving in the pitch black and waking up to the most perfect view. Oh, how nice is this beach?
This is the advantage of the camper. You just drop off at places like this. Nice and relaxing. I think, yeah, we've actually got the entire stretch of beach to ourselves. Totally different travelling experience to what we had in India, where everything's like run, catch a train, be late, like we always were. It's got total freedom to do what we want, where we want to go. We are going off to do some sea kayaking. This is the beach I've been searching for big time. Whole beach to myself, private little island. Could not be happier.
The drive back down was very long. One of the longest, I think, on windy roads, cutting in and out of the mountains, but it's the views that keep you going. The drive is stunning and you just want to stop everywhere and take pictures. We were headed to Kaikoura, which is around halfway down the South Island. But you can't go to New Zealand without visiting Marlborough. Marlborough is, of course, New Zealand's most famous wine valley, so there was no way we were going to be able to pass through there without sampling some of the world famous Sauvignon. Kaikoura was definitely somewhere that topped the list of the places that I wanted to see.
We're on a boat and we're off to see whales.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
And I've got the seasick bands on like a little dude.
I had never seen a whale in the wild before, and even though there are no guarantees, we were lucky enough to see a majestic whale twice during our boat trip. I was really emotional. I actually cried. There were also hundreds of dolphins in the water just chasing our boat and playing alongside us. It was really special. We were so lucky as we came in. We saw this seal colony just camped out on the side of the road. Some were like nestled in the grass. There was just this one guy like almost posing for pictures. It was just an incredible example of nature to arrive to. By the way, our itinerary for this trip, including everywhere we went and all the places we stayed, is up on my website, passportstamps.uk.
Our next stop is going to be a crayfish feast, I think.
Sounds good to me.
But I don't know where we're going after that.
taking the camper van option is the best way to see New Zealand and to take in the beauty of the country on your own terms.